Hello and welcome. I am Scarperlock, and this is City of Heroes in the private server Rebirth. We are with our level 39 Stalker Shrike, who has almost 7.5 million XP, a million to go to get to level 40 and the next 3 enhancement slots, nearly 22 million influence, and we're working on a story arc called the Organ Grinders. And you gotta be careful here, because they switched it up on me. Up here is usually the junk mission, but up here it says he just got a call from Rebecca Burnell over at Seraph, and she says she wants to visit her right away. She couldn't discuss it over the phone, but I'm hoping it's a lead on this Richte plot. We've been investigating. We know the aliens are doing something with stolen human organs. So that's actually the next piece in the storyline. Also, I was looking over my video, the one where I was talking about what slots we were going to use, and I think I actually, when I was counting slots, didn't count these 3. So we're actually going to be 2 slots shy of what I want, which means probably no placate and no extra slots on build up. I really wanted a triple slot placate, but I just don't think we're going to be able to. I'm gonna go. This is a science shop, so we'll sell these enhancements in here. I know one of them's magic, but like, who the heck cares? It's like a couple thousand influence. We don't care. Like, really, what do we need it for? Boom, boom, boom. And we don't need the generic enhancers here. We don't need a slow. Yeah, I still like these guys. These guys are pretty good. We'll keep them for now. Eventually we may be able to make them. I'm not going to spend a lot of influence buying ingredients for them. I did cash in a token for a free tailor session. At some point I will make a sewer costume for this character, but I'm not going to do that right at the moment. Where am I going? Going the wrong way, as usual. Because the train station is over here. So we're going to go to talk to Rebecca Burnell in Atlas Park. I've also been thinking about what we're going to do in the next season. We will start our next season when we hit level 40. And I think at this point, guys, we've seen quite a bit of this character. And I think we're going to start talking about a new character, you know, and starting with our either Mastermind or Dominator or whatever we choose. And then I think we're going to sort of back off on this character a little bit, at least in terms of the number of episodes. I'm going to keep playing it, and I'm not going to start the new character yet, because if I start a new character, then this one will never get finished. And I want to get this one to 50, but I don't know that it's necessary for you guys to see every minute, you know, of this character. It doesn't change that much from level to level. So I'm kind of thinking, you know, maybe do like 1 or 2 story arcs in between new powers or something. I was going to say like a story arc per level, but I feel like story arc gets you most of a level. So I don't know. We'll have to think about it and decide, you know, just exactly what percentage of the rest of this character's existence you guys actually want to watch and I actually want to narrate. I feel like I'm kind of running out of things to say about this character at this point that's not getting repetitive. Okay, so we get a clue, and she says, I wanted to tell you that the Federal Bureau of Superpowered Affairs, this is the FBSA, was very happy with your help saving that Seraph lab. Months of Richte research was almost wiped out entirely, but we have you to thank for saving it. I took a call from the Vice President and a background check, but you now have Omega clearance. I can tell you what Seraph has been doing analyzing the Richte. Are you ready for this? Richte are humans. Yep. I mentioned that in a previous episode. Biologically, they're not aliens at all, just highly mutated human beings. That means that the Richte homeworld is not another planet, but an alternate Earth. You could imagine the panic if this got out. Not like anyone would really believe it, though. One thing we aren't sure of is if the Richte themselves know this fact. If they did, they would most likely try to use it on to their advantage somehow. And this explains why the Lost, who are like Richte worshippers, are sort of semi-Richte, because they're humans from this world that have been pseudo-transformed by the Richte, and now they're the Lost. Okay, so let's give a call to our buddy Sheridan. And he says, so you can't talk about what she told you, eh? From the way you're acting, I can imagine it was really juicy. Don't go breaking your code clearance on my account. Now, Back to this problem of the Richti organ thefts. I wonder what's going on there. So, where are we here? I think you need to hit the streets, again with Weintraub's Psychic Probe. I've set it to probe for information on organs, so now we gotta go defeat 45 Richti. I don't mind doing the street, defeating 10, but this business of, like, defeating the number of Richti equal to, like, your level plus 5, and you're just defeating insane numbers of guys is really annoying. Can we just get rid of this? No. Alright, so I'll do this and I'll bring you guys back after I defeat 45 Richti. See you in a bit. Alright, we're back. I defeated 45 Richti, and now we are in a Richti base trying to find clues. Now, this does not appear to be defeat all, but as always with Richti, because you cannot get past the drones without being seen, you pretty much have to defeat almost everybody in the base anyway. Come on. And we are going to again run without any heals. So far this character has been absolutely fine without having a single heal inspiration in her inventory. So we're looking for clues, and I hear a drone right there. Can't even hit it when it doesn't see you. Nope. So that's the entrance. That's a dead end. Seems like there's a lot more. Whoa. So I'm hearing another guy. No, he just hadn't despawned yet. But there's a lot more over here, it looks like. Nope. Maybe down this way? Yeah. I'm not going to bother with the chief mentalist back there. This is not a defeat all mission, so what I just want to do is find the clues. Now, of course, here the drone's going to see me, so we have to shoot it. And this should take him out. Oh, and I would left my super speed on foolishly. I suspect this won't be anything. Yep, it's a dead end. I wonder why they have these giant doors sealing in a dead end. The drone didn't notice me. So lets me get a little bit of an assassin strike in there. Always nice. Another drone. Oh, did I miss a communications officer? I did. And you know, I screwed up when I was hunting the 45 Richti. I came across a communications officer, and I just, like, assassinated him, and then I was like, oh no, I shouldn't have done that. I should have let him open the portal and let things come through, and just stood there at the portal hunting whatever came through, and I would have gotten my 45 done really fast. So I said, okay, the next communications officer I find, I'm going to do that, and then I didn't find any more of them. But that is a good trick if you want to defeat a lot of Richti. The conscripts coming through the portals, the monkeys, etc. do count as Richti for the purposes of, did you kill Richti on this mission? Right? So as you can see, by the way, the Richti drones are annoying to constantly be missing, but they're absolutely no threat. They don't do any damage, Right, they do very little damage. Right, 104 damage once every like 10 seconds is nothing. I can regenerate that really easily. It would take these guys like 15 minutes of pounding on me without me responding in order to kill me. The drones, they're just not strong. Chief Mentalist, no clues here though. As I've said in the past, these labs can have up to 5 levels. It's something they never did change. It's always been 5 levels max in offices, labs, ruined office buildings, etc. Obviously not warehouses. Warehouses only have a single level. Same thing with sewers. So the elevators were all the way to the west. So off we go. To level 2. Still need to find all 3 clues. So yeah guys, I think in terms of the future, I think what we're going to do is maybe one story arc per level. Right, that'll get us 5 story arcs from 40 to 45, 5 from 45 to 50, and maybe that'll just be 1 season, and then I'll have like 1 season of the incarnate stuff. And that'll be that for this character. Now it's gonna be a while, right? Because we still have to do all of basically Season 5. There's a Guardian, I knew I heard him. So originally I was thinking Season 5 would be 40 to 45 and Season 6 would be 45 to 50, but I feel like 24 or 5 episodes in the 40 to 50 range is probably enough. That we don't need to do more than that. Oh, okay, I'm not going to fight this guy because I can't hit him, so I'll fight everybody else. There's the Mentalist here. Still doing fine without having heal inspirations. Okay, this guy saw me, so we're going to take him out first. And finally the drone. And it's just going to take a while because you can't hit. Even with yellow inspiration going. There we go. Okay. So completed that section. Let's get down this way. Alright, so let's see. Do we have any clues in here? Doesn't look like it. I don't hear any glowies, so we're going to continue. Another elevator. Level 3. I haven't found any clues yet. Not sure what form they're going to take. I don't know if they're refrigerators, lockers, you know, like safes on the wall. desks with computers. I'm not sure what they are. We'll know after we find the first one, I guess. I mean, I've done this story arc before, but I don't remember the clues. Okay, dead end there. Nothing there. Dead end there. Back we go. Dead end there. Oh boy. Alright, so this is going to be a bit of a pain because the drones are going to see me. So we're going to start from one end and work our way in. Why is this guy only +1? I didn't take this mission a long time ago. It's a 41 mission. Why is he -1 to the mission? It's weird. And we gained a bead. Already in this episode, not bad. Okay, it takes him out. Now we gotta go be thorough in this room because there are often clues and glowies in this room, sometimes downstairs, like over here. Although I don't see any at the moment, but I think we need to check the whole thing. Oh, go away, communications officer. There you go, one death, one shot death. This is gonna probably be an elevator. Maybe not. Alright, well let's stay over here. Take out this other drone. I'm really curious why these guys are -1 to this mission. It's a +2 mission, so I don't know. I did not mean to click that yellow, I meant to click just the blue. That was my screw up. Oh my gosh, I am misclicking so bad right now. Glad I didn't get in combat. Come on. You can see how ridiculously easy it would be if these guys were only +1s to me all the time. So I don't know what's going on, like why they're below the mission level. In early missions, sometimes you get that. But once you get past like level 10, I don't think they ever give you -1. It's very rare. Certainly by level 30, you never get it again, usually. Right? I mean, if this were a +0 mission, those guys would have been like blue cons, and you don't usually get those when you get to the higher levels. So I'm not sure what's going on here, guys. Officer. Got him before the portal opened. Alright, so let's take a look now. Are there any glowies down here? It does not look like it. And it doesn't sound like it either. Alright, so I guess we're going upstairs. There's nobody around here, so we're going to head to this section here. I hear some guys. Right there. Still no clues. Interesting. And these guys are still -1 to me. Why? That's weird. I don't know. It's not like I just gained a level or something, you know. Where's the Guardian? Come on. Gotta get rid of this Guardian. Why is he taking so long to kill? Oh my god. Well, I over-aggroed clearly. Not that it matters when you're only fighting +1s on a Stalker, but that was not the way to do this room. Hard to do with drones, because they do see through the hide. But still, there is a right way and a wrong way, and I did it the wrong way. Okay. The right way is in this room is pulling, by the way. Because otherwise you will get 2 or 3 spawns that all stack up on you together. Unless you want that sort of thing. You know, if you're a tanker and you want a bunch of spawns all in the same place, that's fine. You know, but ordinarily I'm trying to work 1 spawn at a time. I hear a glowy. Where is it? There. So refrigerators. Okay. Click. So finally we got our first clue. And that is mutating human organs. So these are the organs they're using to try to turn humans into Rikti. Or the response of the organs to the Rikti, I don't know, mutagen, I guess. Wow, this entire level has been -1 to this mission. Highly strange. I don't think, guys, I mean, look back, I don't think we've had anything be -1 to the mission absent us leveling in at least 15 level. I mean, certainly not this season, which is since level 30. So I don't know really what's going on here. Okay, now this is correct. These guys are +3. You may be wondering why I'm hitting Hasten when I fight these chief mentalists. The reason is that mental powers have a slow component. And so he's slowing me and I'm counteracting the slow. Not all mental powers, but some have a slow component. Oh, this is going to be fun. We're at like 10% to hit this guy. There we go. Oh, this wonderful room. I'm leaving that for later. That's going to take forever. I'm going to see if maybe we can do this mission without that room. But I don't think we're going to be able to, because it may be the only other room here. But let's see. There's a clue over there. So minimally, hopefully, when we grab that clue, we'll see where the other one is. And there it is. We got to go in that room. I don't mind going in there if there's an actual clue in there. I just don't want to go in there and fight everything and find out it was empty. So, drones. This is probably a pull room too, but screw it, let's just go in. Oh, communications officer. Come here. Yeah, but I was too slow on the draw. He's gonna summon some people. Oh yeah. Oh, 2 communications officers. Where's the other one? There he is. Yep, we're in a little over our heads here. That's alright. We're fine. You can see the instant healing is really keeping our hit points pegged up there. Notice that we're at 5 per second now. No, not the drone. The drone is not what I want to hit yet. The drone is last. The drones can't really do anything to me compared to the conscripts. There we go. Alright, now we go after the drones. And that was a screw. The whole thing was a screw up. You know, I should have pulled. I should have been watching for I should have been watching for communications officers. Just being sloppy. Being cocky. Especially since I've been facing a bunch of +1s, and so that just kind of recalibrated my brain a little bit to like, oh, this is easier. No. Not when they're not +1. Not when they're +2, right? Okay, so we need to get to the last glowy, which is over here. And there it is, right there. Now we're doing what we're supposed to do. And the drones do make it hard to be a stalker, right? Because they can see right through you. But nevertheless, I should have been more cautious. Okay. And that should finish this mission. And it does. And finishes the story arc? Wow. Okay. Wow. We're now halfway through level 39. I think this was the only contact in this level. So my idea for how we're going to do this is, okay, at this point I would stop recording once we get to level 40. I'll stop recording, and then when we get to level 40, do another story arc with you guys. That doesn't mean I won't do other story arcs. I'm not going to just grind. But I don't think it's necessary for me to record every single story arc, especially since you saw most of these story arcs with, or can see most of these story arcs with Silver Phoenix. Now once we get, I think Silver Phoenix, we stopped at level 47 or 8. I might do more of those because you haven't seen the level 49 and 50 gameplay, I think. I gotta go back and check. I'm not sure what the last thing I uploaded was. But in any case, we have, so what the Rikti are doing is they're burning out their own organs, and then they're using human organs, mutating them into Rikti organs, and transplanting them. And that's why they're doing the organ stuff. So we're done with that, and we're about at a half an hour, so I think we're going to stop here, guys, and I will bring you back in the next story arc that I find. What contacts do we have left here? We have Gordon Stacy, so I'm going to work him. I'm not going to make you guys watch the initial stages of that, but once I've got a story arc from him, I will bring you back. And that will probably take us to level 40. In the meantime, I am Scrapperlock, and this has been City of Heroes.